Please subscribe and don't forget to press the bell icon to get notified whenever we upload a new video.
Check now on the currency market. Turkey finds itself in a growing economic crisis. The country's currency, the Turkish lira, slumped to a new record low overnight, hitting more than 7 lira to the US dollar. The currency pared some losses after comments from Turkey's central bank, which said that it will provide all the liquidity banks need. But as far as market sentiment is concerned, the horse seems to have bolted as markets in Europe traded with losses. FTSE down by 0.5%, DAC a similar story, CAC also down by about 0.3%. The crisis in Turkey has been building for a month as the inflation rate has surged, current account deficit has risen, and the US dollar has strengthened at this point in time. So while we're talking about the currency market, the ripples of the lira crisis have hit other emerging market currencies, especially the rupee. So the Indian currency hit an all-time low of 69.70 against the US dollar. As you can see, at this time, it's at 69.81 now, but it did bear some losses on likely selling of dollars by state-owned banks on behalf of the RBI. The rupee has lost about 7.2% versus the greenback so far in this calendar year. Moving on, currency jitters weighed in on the Lal Street as market tumbled in late trade and ended at a near low point of the day. Nifty slid about 75 points to give up the 11,400 mark, while the Sensex also slipped more than 200 points. The banking index underperformed and tanked more than 1% today, led by public sector banks. Mid-caps, on the other hand, remained resilient and managed to hold on to the 19,000 level. Well, let's get stock specific now. Under the weather airline, Jet Airways is looking at various options to raise money. So we told you earlier that the company is looking to sell promoter stake and cut expenses. They are actually looking at bringing in some amount of fresh liquidity and fresh equity into the company. We now learn from sources that the company is in plans to sell stake in its frequent flyer program, Jet Privilege. We understand that the executive committee that has been appointed to create a turnaround plan for Jet Airways has cleared the plan and for now has appointed the current investment bankers that are looking for buyers to bring in fresh liquidity and fresh equity into the company, to have an additional mandate for finding private equity or financial firms to invest or to buy into Jet Privilege. To give you an idea about Jet Privilege now, essentially Jet Privilege is owned partly by Jet and partly by Etihad. Jet has 49.9%. So as per global management consulting firm On Point, Jet Privilege ranked 31 globally and had a valuation of $1.1 billion. So Jet expects their stake of 49.9% to garner at least $500 million, and that's the lowest amount. That report was discussed in the meeting today. Now, who could the possible buyers be? While PE players and financial players are the first choice, they will give Jet Airways the possibility of retaining operational control. They are open to domestic and foreign airline carriers if private equity and financial players or the interest from them is not as hopeful as Jet Airways was hoping for. And we understand from our sources that the deal is likely to be completed by October 2018 as per what Jet Airways is targeting.